I don't think you really have to yell. I think it's hooked up. So both the blue lights are solid. So we'll see how it does. But see how
I feel like you're yelling.
well,
you yell a lot.
I'm a little bit apprehensive because I don't want to film the whole video and then not have it work. Hey everybody! Whoa! Oh, see, I'm yelling.
Wait, let's do it this way. What's going on, everybody? This is Chris.
I'm Jake.
And this is Dude Ranch DIY.
We're a little apprehensive because we have these newfangled microphones on, and I'm so used to yelling so that you guys can hear without the microphone.
But he doesn't like that he has to edit the video so much because I don't like to
Because you can never
yell.
hear Chris. So I literally, every time he talks, I have to go in and cut the clip, raise up the volume so you can hear all the funny things and banter between the two of us. But now, maybe I don't have to do that. So before I tell you what we're going to do in today's video, you can probably already guess, but I'm going to check to see if these microphones are working. If they're working, we're just going to be right back here telling you what we're going to do. So, I mean, either way, we're going to tell you what we're going to do. So let me go check it out. All right, we're going to do a test here. Test 1, 2, 3. Talk.
All right, guys, our tech savant over here didn't realize that there was...
Wait, before we go, I just want to see if it's literally working. Then we'll do another one.
All right.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
All right, guys, so we just rolled back and looked at the first clip, and apparently our tech savant over here didn't realize there was some protectors over the actual mouthpiece.
You guys might have heard that it was, again, I'm yelling. As you guys might have heard, it was a little muffled, and that's because there was all of this plastic covering up all the microphones.
Yep.
Now, I'd imagine it's much clearer. We are somewhat in a rush because the sun is going down. It's already 3:35.
So we got about an hour of daylight
we
left.
got some stuff we want to do here. Oh, you're right. A tree did fall over there.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see that. There's a tree that fell down over there. We'll have to take care of that.
Still good ash, too.
Good. Oh, that's good. That's our favorite species.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, it's working. We're going to split some firewood. We got Chris here. As you saw, we got log truck loads of barkless. I was going to call it skinless, boneless, but it's not chicken breast. It's standing dead, barkless ash that we are going to cut and process all at the same time. We have no rounds cut up. Chris has to get busy. I sharpened up the 362. We're all ready to go. I'm gonna get the stuff fired up. He's gonna start cutting, and I'm gonna futz around with the camera as I do in every video. But you guys never see it. So that's what's gonna go on. You ready?
Yeah, I wonder how the mics are going to work with the chainsaw.
I don't think we're gonna use the mics for the chainsaw. That would be probably pretty loud.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, we're not talking, so they know what a
This is
chainsaw
true.
sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let's try this. right, guys, well, Chris is cutting wood. We're gonna definitely have to move the trailer at some point. So I'm gonna drop the big tool rack and we're gonna throw on the heavy hitch. That way, when that time comes, we'll be ready for it.
Well, guys, that's it. It's dark out.
Yeah, it is. Real dark.
We got a bunch done. We got almost, I mean, a good portion of that load of barkless ash, boneless, skinless ash, through the RuggedMade splitter here.
Yeah, got a couple rounds for you to left over.
Yeah, and I think this is the first time we really started
from scratch.
From scratch with absolutely nothing. And you, again, were able to keep up absolutely no problem. Some of this stuff was a little knotty. It's not, you know, it wasn't like the stuff that we would normally be bringing home, you know, like the stuff back there that's all just like straight pulls, like no knots. But take a look at what we got done here. We started out with just a little bit, what I split in the last video, of wood, but let me see if I can, yeah, there we go. I mean, the trailer is, I'd say, at least 2/3 full, right?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of wood in here.
At least.
2/3,
you know,
possibly
it's up
3/4.
over the sides. And, you know, Chris just pulled it up to do like one last setup. So I think but you could fill the trailer with 3, moving it twice. You start out in the front and then you pull it forward twice if we had enough time and light. And then we would be able to fill up this back section. But that's a good amount of wood.
Yeah, it was a good push today.
Definitely a good push. I'm curious to see how much it'll stack out to be. I'm guessing probably like 4 or 5 totes probably, depending on the size. We got some good scrap pieces, all the crotchy pieces. I save those for myself and I burn them in the stove to keep Sarah and the dogs warm. But all in all, the conveyor was working really well.
Yeah, it didn't look like you had any issues today. Just one spot where you got a little hung up, right?
Yeah, it jammed up twice, and I think that was down here at the bottom underneath the shroud. And as you can see, it's getting pretty, it's time for a clean out.
Yeah, it is. Big time.
So, but the good thing is, and I actually didn't tell you this, Chris, I spoke to the other Chris today, and we are getting the ball rolling on that.
Awesome.
I read him the riot act. Not really. But I was like, look, we got to get...
Chris, get it together. We got wood to split.
Yeah, we do got wood to split. We're not fooling around. So hopefully this thing will be going under the knife sooner rather than later. We just got to, he's going to put in the order for the Stihl, and I will go pick it up. So that is
cool
pretty...
to see this come to fruition. It's been working out great so far.
Yeah, I mean,
think
imagine...
all the little modifications that we're going to make to it and improvements.
Right,
you know,
I think it'll be even better.
Yeah.
Now, just to recap, guys, I know it's been a while, but basically, we're going to extend the sorting tray on the splitter here up a little bit to make it more like a funnel. And then, obviously, we're going to make a trough on the bottom end of the conveyor to pair up to this sorting tray. We're going to have some sort of trailer hitch here. We're going to have a much more permanent you know, rubber flap thing, although this rubber flap has been working pretty darn well for 4 zip ties and a piece of rubber that we found at the dump. Obviously, we're going to do all new paddles, many more paddles, and I think we're going to work on some sort of tensioning, chain tensioning system, because right now it's all pretty gummed up with rust. So that's going to be that. Look forward to that. There is going to be some sort of video. Yeah, there's going to be some sort of video on that. I don't know, Chris, the other Chris doesn't really enjoy being filmed while he works, although he has said that he will give me the pleasure of making an abridged version showing all the highlights of the modification process. So we're all going to look forward to that when that happens. Let us know in the comments below how these, I know I'm still yelling, how these microphones are working. I guess I'll find out when I upload.
Hopefully it kind of evens us out. My low voice and your loud voice. You know,
right. Well, because sometimes you say stuff in the background, like responding to me, and they can't hear it, and I can't hear it. So I just, you know, whatever, let it go.
Guess I got to learn how to use my lungs a little bit.
You got big lungs. Use them, buddy. So yeah, let us know how this is working out. Let us know if you like the process. I think it's working pretty good. Got a lot of wood split in what? It is 514 and we started at like 350 probably.
Somewhere around
splitting, so like a little over an hour. So yeah, anyway, as always guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, click the subscribe button down below. Questions, comments, feedback, put it down in that comment section. But for now, I'm Jake.
And I'm Chris.
This is Dude Ranch DIY. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next time.